Memes! Also, be nice.
Poison, are you back at your desk?
Yeah, I'm back at the desk.
Do you want to hear something that will make that reaction totally justified?
Yes.
Did you know that Finding Nemo came out 20 years ago?
You shut your mouth right now. Anyway, I can't do this anymore. I have to go. I need to text my therapist.
Okay, Grandma, back to bed. What's up, my Beardos and Weirdos? OneTopic here, and today I'm joined by my friend dipped in poison.
Hi, hello.
Yeah, that's all the intro you get, actually. That's it.
That's all you need.
I really wanted to look at very specific memes with you today, because I feel like you'd have a good insight, or maybe reaction, or at least opinions about what we'll be looking at. I haven't told you.
Yeah, I don't know.
Are you ready to look at men being unhinged on the internet?
Oh, so you mean my DMs?
I have seen some of your DMs. They're horrifying.
Bad.
Exactly that. Yeah, we're doing that, except what people share in a public space.
Amazing. Oh, I'm ready.
All right.
All right, let's get started. Untamed pussy. A woman with an untamed pussy flaunt her availability by facing her pussy to the world. It's just my pussy against the world. Heathen spreading her wait.
Like, stay closed.
So those are just two different offenses. A woman can be single or, quote, happily married. It doesn't matter. The pussy wants what I don't want to put this on a shirt. The pussy wants what it wants. It wants to be taped by.
They included picture examples. Yeah, they mean this entirely unironically.
People with want to be broken in like a wild stallion, and I'm ready to ride.
I'm sorry, people?
You're about to fucking trigger my what?
I think you mean females, actually.
Oh, I'm streamed today. I still have my defenses high.
Yeah, we talked about that. Oh, that was a very subtle plug of your stream. I see what you're doing.
Oh, yeah, this
okay.
is what it's...
Right.
If she got a period calendar on her phone, somebody nutting in her, that's not the only reason why you would want to keep up with those things.
It's not just that you might want to have supplies on hand or plan your days accordingly, or if you're like going on a trip, to just be prepared for an eventuality.
Just make sure.
None of that. It's the only reason to pay attention to that is if you want to get pregnant.
Pregante.
The paranoia from these alpha males.
They want to own the things that they don't even know how it works. I don't
I want to own it, not look at it. Gosh.
I don't want to understand it. I just want to have it.
It's mine. Just tell me it's mine. No one else can have it.
I want to tame it.
I want to tame it.
I want it to be tamed.
Good Lord.
Cock shame for girls just dropped.
Tamed pussy! A woman in love turns her pussy towards her man! Her pussy belongs to him! She doesn't flaunt her pussy by facing it to the world! Ah, and this is the tamed pussy.
Oh, they mean literally facing it towards the world.
These are incredibly literal people.
I thought it was like, it's us against the world.
No.
They mean do not sit in the direction of a human ever.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh, did I tell you what the name of this subreddit is?
No.
This one's called r/nothowgirlswork. So it's just a collection of people widely misunderstanding how bodies work.
Oh, God.
We could encounter anyone's perspective on here. I just want to put that out there early.
Oh, that's amazing.
New Zealand is making period products free in all schools.
All this is going to do is encourage girls to have their periods at school.
I don't think this is a good idea.
Periods? I don't agree. Periods in the place of learning? get out of here.
That's immoral. Ew.
Like, oh.
Just hold it in. What are you doing? You'll be at home later. Oh my gosh.
I guess the time boys, they're like, that's like, can't you just hold it like pee? I was like,
It's not lost on me that they're responding to something that has the subline of the program designed to reduce period poverty will begin in June. It's to help people survive. And they're like, morally, I disagree.
it's expensive to buy those products. So it's like, that's amazing that they want to make it free. They're like, no.
This is so often the rebuttal. It's like, okay, here's the numbers, here's the data, here's how it'll affect people, here's how it will benefit people. And then the response is always, no. Mm-mm.
Yeah, it's wrong because I said it is.
And I have God, and if I'm going to be right with my God, then no, we shouldn't do this. Mm-mm.
Yeah, no. God said no periods.
No periods in school. Going straight to hell. You take care of that on your own time, ladies. You don't get a special dispensation just because you have your period in school. Don't make it my problem. Every pothole Every pothole starts when it is small, after being ran over by different types of cars. Car emojis. It grows. Now the cars will start avoiding the pothole. This post is not about the pothole. Were I to take their comparison seriously, were I to do that, do they expect me to think that roads naturally heal themselves like the human body does? Do they want to be driving on a fleshy road that fixes itself?
I am so unsettled by the idea of a fleshy road.
There's so many things wrong with this post.
Country road, take me home? No. Fleshy road.
Oh, fleshy road. Take me home. You know what? I don't like that anymore. I don't want to think about that.
Once again, the men, I've heard them talk about, like, they think the more someone with a vagina has sex, it stretches. It feels, yeah, I don't know how much is censored for YouTube. I'm like, oh, no.
Probably all of that.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know. But anyway, I went to school with people like that.
Ladies, are you a virgin or have you cracked the seal?
Much like Pringles, once you pop, the fun don't stop.
Have you seen those videos on TikTok? Let me do it for you.
Oh, I love those. With the Pringle dog face. Yeah.
Yes. Looks to my feet shyly, and then to you. You're pretty smart for a girl, you know. That right? Blushes.
I'm pretty sure other girls are smart.
Eyes widen in a bit of surprise. Thinks to myself, oh no, she didn't like that. Well, it's just biology that men are smarter. We have higher IQs on average. Like my IQ is 159. Anyways, let's move on. Smiles cheerfully.
I'm gonna block you now.
Ah, looks in shock. Why, I thought you were nice, but you're actually a birch. I guess all women are the same now. Sighs, then sadly blocks you before you can block me.
Oh, Birch.
I love that. It's like he wanted to swear at her, but he also didn't want to like completely close the door on future interactions and be like, I never swore at you. I said birch actually, and it's a compliment because trees are flexible and strong like women.
Yeah, it's like, m'lady, please. I just want to know where that interaction came from. You know, that happens in DMs weirdly. Like, I almost get more uncomfortable by the ones that are, like, overtly nice. So I'm going to romance. They almost talk like a broken poem.
Hither mine request, mine lady. I have inserted friendship token twice. Thus, I would like 1 sex, please.
I mean, by no means am I an incel. There is no doubt about it. No doubt. I've had sex with over 76 women. But if a woman does her mouth becomes useless. If you kissed her, it's exactly the same thing as if you took a you become gay. Any woman that has respect for herself wouldn't do such a thing. I have bad news for this person when it comes to self. What do they think that means?
You touched a penis. gay.
A pee-pee touch? There's no turning back.
It's incredible that these people think like the only thing that counts is bodies. Give me a higher body count, I am more of a
Body
man.
count is such a wild concept because that's not a thing I active. And in general, it's like, this is not my business to ask a partner their body count. That is no.
All that tells me, 76, that tells me you had a whole lot of people be like, no, I'm not gonna try that again.
Not worth trying that again.
I'm not gonna stick around, no thank you.
No.
This is a major part of why I believe women should not ride horses, bicycles, or motorbikes. It is weird and disgusting because women are aroused and stimulated by these activities.
I went to school with boys that literally thought things like tampons was pleasurable.
Oh, God, yeah.
Yeah.
I heard that.
Or like
heard
going
that
to
from
the
adults.
gynecologist.
You went to the gynecologist? That's cheating.
Yes. Like people that think that like, well someone else is, it's like, it's a doctor.
He knows what he's doing and that's not fair.
So real.
Those are the same people that would never ask for help or ask what you actually want. Well, if I can't intuit it, you don't get it.
Yeah, it's not my fault, it's your fault. You just don't understand what I'm doing.
You're just built wrong, actually. Motorbikes, bicycles, and horses is literally the same rhetoric from 100 years ago. Do you remember? Okay. I mean, not do you remember.
How old do you think I am, OT? Thank you, though.
You're great for your age, 200, my goodness.
Yeah.
Did you know, a fun fact of history that's not so much fun and more of a fact, there was a concern when the train was first invented that if women were to ride upon the train, their uteruses would fly on out of their bodies. Because the female body can't handle those kind of speeds.
No.
Are we gonna make it all the way through this video?
No. Game advice. Give women nicknames. When you name something, you own it. This is why kings always renamed lands after conquering them. Make the nickname as silly and sticky as possible. Curious? What are some of your favorites? Tell me in the comments.
That's hot. Yeah, I love thinking of women as property. That's like so sexy.
Yeah, I want to name all the things I own after women because I own them.
Why do people with the least amount of play try to give the most advice?
I'm so caught up on silly and sticky.
Yeah, sticky is that. That's an odd thing. It's not a good thing.
Sticky's always derogatory to me, and I use that when talking about not touching things that children
You
have.
got like sticky hands,
they're
children.
sticky.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, let me get my not real glasses out. My anti-blue light glasses will help me see this better. Oh my god, it's like I'm doing the little zoom picture. Hang on, can I zoom? Oh yeah, I can. Okay. The utter state of white American women. American women will literally rather live in vans and poop in Walmart bathrooms than get married and have kids.
This isn't normal.
Would much rather do all of those things, yes, than ever end up with people in this forum. Women would rather eat and read in different places.
It's all fun and games until the eggs stop. Then neurosis really sets in. That's when they get really dangerous.
It's just sad if women live like this all the time. This would be epic if a bunch of guys did this for 2 weeks of vacation.
Fun for me, but not for thee. This is only for boys.
Sharing beds in tight quarters?
Ah,
That is for men, and men only.
they were van mates.
And they were van mates.
Which is only fine if it's all men.
Yeah.
The most hetero activity ever.
Men,
Everybody sharing a
only
bed.
men. If women do it, it's because they hate us. If men do it, it's because they're supposed to. What is wrong with them?
You exist as a woman? Don't you realize you're doing that in opposition to men? Oh god, it's still going.
Man, living like this makes sense. Save money, live simple. Women? No. Why? Find a good man. Have a family life.
Man living like this makes sense.
Yeah.
Woman living like this makes no sense.
Yeah, I was reading it like, oh yeah, man, this is cool. No, like, man.
Man, this is dope. But woman, no.
No.
Have you been outside?
I don't think so.
Van life is pretty cramped. You got to make do. And like they slept in a Walmart parking lot. Cool. You can do that. It's totally legal and fine. To be that unhinged about it.
It's the looking at it as women are broken, they don't even want me. Not like, wow, if I'm going to think with my logic is women would much rather live in a van and poop in Walmart than have anything to do with me. It's not even it, but at the same time it's like, you know what, maybe you do have a point.
You know, I hadn't quite pieced it together like that. If they think this option is so bad, wouldn't you then think like, what can I do to better myself so that people wouldn't prefer to poop in a Walmart over dating me?
I would pray to every and all gods if it meant that these men could have some level of self-awareness.
I'm actually crying.
My new test for a woman is to give her a 700-page book to read. If she gets it read in under a month and can have an intelligent conversation about it, she passes.
Damn, boy, you gave me homework? That's hot.
God, right? Like, read and tell me about it. It's like a 700-page book?
Prove you're up to my standards, woman, by following this. I mean, as bad as these opinions are to air publicly, I'm really glad that they do, so people know that they are a walking red flag.
It's sad.
At least they have the choice to avoid them.
Like, that's the sad thing to me. 700-page book isn't that bad. I don't know why they do that. It's always intelligence stuff.
700 pages doesn't seem that long, but The Hobbit's 304.
Is it?
The Fellowship of the Ring is 379. The Two Towers is 415. 700 is a big book. There are only two genders, male or female. If you hear another one, it's created by a pathological need to fulfill sick desires. A man has a penis, and a girl has a cookie.
Wait a second. Hang on, I gotta grab a prop. I don't know, maybe they're onto something. Not only do I have cookies, I have Girl Scout cookies.
Hey.
The math is starting to math.
You start seeing a pattern the more of these messages and tweets and posts that you read. The pattern seems to be that they're very comfortable describing what a man has between their legs, but the person that they perceive to be a woman, that they're very dainty about it. They use somewhat flowery and very childish language to describe it. That is such a red flag.
It is.
Like, if you could say penis, you should probably be okay with saying vagina. I typically avoid saying words like that because of how consistently my videos get demonetized. You can't juxtapose penis against cookie. Come on.
If you can say one, you can say the other.
You don't think women manipulate men's for advancement in the workplace? No.
You know, my lips go red when I work out.
Mine turn red when I get chapped.
When I see a little bit of sunshine or when I go outside or when I experience life outside of my own basement, my cheeks go a little bit red. I don't think that's the only instance in which your face reacts to some stimuli. There's other things in your life that your face might be reacting to. Also, wearing makeup or like expressing yourself artistically isn't only at the manipulation of other individuals.
If I got like prepared for the day to try to attract these type of like very uneducated, unhealed men, I would look like a mess.
Listen, women, we know you only exist for men, so stop trying to manipulate us with that fact, okay?
There's nothing I want to do more than garner the attention of men. Oh no. A guy freaked out when I tried to pay for a date. He said, there's no way to win with women. Last week, this girl asked me to pay, and this week, you change your mind. As if all women share a mind. There is no such thing as what girls like, because each girl likes different things.
Women are a monolith, actually, and I've already inserted my good guy token, so sex, please.
It worked on this one. Why won't you let me do the sex token thing? What do you mean you don't need me? If I can't pay for food, I have nothing to give you.
People do have wildly different expectations for like who pays for what when, but this can be resolved very simply by having a conversation. It doesn't have to lead to aggression. You can just like, okay, cool. So typically I split meals. Is that something you're comfortable with? And if they say no, then you know where you stand.
Yes. Because
Fella?
it's a thing, you know, like as a woman, and on times I've gone on dates with men, I prefer to either pay for my half or just split it even. Because while I'm still figuring out this person, I don't know if they have that archaic mindset of, hey, I fed you, so do everything else I say. So it's like, that removes that, so I see how they react to that very fast.
Yeah, if they start looking at dates as bad financial investments, being like, I just spent $200 last week on a date and $100 on this week on a date, and I can't keep affording to go on dates. But you got to rethink your strategy, fam. You can't just blame women for that. You are the deciding factor in this. You're choosing to pay for everything.
Yep, consequence of that. Because I feel like, especially as you get to know someone.
Consequence of paying for everything is having no money. That's on you. Once she starts wearing panty liners, just know that it's finished. Quality Engines doesn't leak.
Oh no! Shut the f up now. Careful, Incel Icarus, you're flying too close to the lamp in your basement. Fee, fi, fo, fum, I smell an impulse unwashed bum. I get it, you've never touched a woman.
And no holding mom's hand.
Please. To be so disconnected with how like vaginal anatomy works.
I didn't realize they're responding to themselves. The person in the comments, they've made this post, but then in the comment, they're describing themselves as an incel Icarus, thinking that they're describing the other people in the comments, but it's you!
Did you know that women aren't supposed to have menstrual cycles? Let me explain. Anytime blood comes from the body, it's called hemorrhaging. There's no such thing as a good thing when the body's hemorrhaging free, clean blood. The reason why that happens is because the diet is a big main part of it, and the other part of it is we mate out of season. We don't do it in our cycles. We don't sleep in our cycles, we don't mate in our cycles, we sure don't eat in our cycles. So because everything is off, we're supposed to be mating during the solar and the lunar cycle. And if we're not doing that, everything is going to be off. And that's one of the side effects to it, because we're not mating in the cycle we should be mating. Another thing we're not doing, when a woman's pregnant, we should never have sex. That throws off our hormones. And when a woman is lactating and her baby is, lactating, should never have sex. 3 to 5 years.
Wait, what's the baby doing?
And her baby is, lactating.
What is happening right now? Lord, grant me the confidence of a man.
I don't know what I would do with that confidence. To get on a public platform and be like, yo, scientist, you couldn't figure this out. You could never understand this. I got it, though.
Ladies, you can produce a baby every 9 months. What are you doing about that fact? Don't want to have your period anymore? We'll get pregnant. Do your wifely, womanly lady duties of having a baby. I kind of like this one.
Oh.
I don't know what it means, but it's like women, tea, and then someone's like, men, juice box.
Oh, that is.
I can't.
Forget every content that I make. I'm here for Cosmic Chameleon 77.
I hope, unless it means something else, in which case I don't know. But like, I think it's funny.
I'm going to eliminate contestant number 1.
Bro! Why? He's literally jacked. You can see it right now. He's jacked, bro. He's got the best body I've ever seen. You sold, bro. You sold the bag. He's gonna be beautiful. He's gonna be so
He should be happy she didn't choose him.
He said, I choose him. I'm attracted to him.
Exactly. Fella, if she doesn't choose him, maybe you still can.
Yeah,
maybe you still got a shot.
You can.
It's okay if he's your type.
Like,
he wasn't hers.
The disconnect with, like, these very just, what's the term I want to use here? Unhealed men. They don't even care to consider what it seems like the populace, in this case of women, choose when it comes to, like, a man just straight off the bat. Because, like, for me, unless I know a person, very muscular builds are kind of a red flag. I don't know. Like, that's it.
Yeah.
If I see someone with a tummy, I'm choosing you. I want you. It's cutest. First of all, I just censored myself. I know people who go to the gym and they're like so great and they got emotional intelligence. It's amazing. But that's rare. So it's like, it's the gym your personality.
Oftentimes the people that work out so much, it's like that's their entire lifestyle. And people might want more than that. And the whole point of this show where they're slowly revealing the portions of the people is like, you don't get to know them as people. The only thing you can see is their body. And if you think the muscular body type might be the most red flag out of the people there, then sure, go ahead and eliminate. You don't know them. It's not a personal connection. It's literally designed to be shallow. You can't be mad about people being shallow in a game that's designed to be shallow. Oh, it hit play again because I was smacking my desk hard.
And on top of that, like, he too is being shallow. It's like, he has the best body.
Yes!
Choose him. He looks the best. Choose him. It's like,
Completely blind to the double standards.
Yeah.
Fella.
This is the penis of a virgin. Penis is still large and healthy. Hasn't been crushed inside dozens of vaginas. And what? Woman, a very happy wife. Over here, this.
This is the penis of a man who's had multiple sexual partners. Penis is shriveled down to less than 1/3 of its original size due to vaginal pressure and will no longer be able to pleasure any woman.
I'm not gonna lie, this is the first time I've seen this reversed. Like,
Really?
it's
I love
just
this
as
format.
bad. It's just as bad.
The pressure was built up in her uterus, and she knew her period had arrived. Looking around the class, everyone was focused on their work, and Mr. Johnson, wink wink, was flipping through his newspaper. She raised her hand, and he looked up.
I need to use the restroom.
Mr. Johnson squinted. Hold it. She slunk back into her seat and clenched her pelvic muscles to stop the flow of her crimson shame. 10 minutes passed, however, and the pressure was mounting. She did a good job holding it back for that time, but it was becoming a desperate situation. She raised her hand again, and Mr. Johnson misogynistically sighed. What?
Really need to go to the bathroom.
Fine, but you get an F for female. She frowned, but had no choice. She made a dash to the bathroom, breaking her heels along the way, which flattened her shoes enough to gain more speed. As she ran towards the bathroom, her heaving ample breasts filled with milk bounced and sloshed back and forth in her brassiere. Thankfully, she made it in time before her womb made a bloody explosion. She inspected her pinties in the stall and sighed in relief. Thank you, Kegels. She pushed and peed the blood hard into the toilet, making it look like a murder scene all over the porcelain walls. Now, to plug herself up, she pulled a tampon from her purse and opened the packet. Perspiration beaded on her forehead as she examined the phallic shape. As she pushed it inside, she let out a
Oh, wow.
and then a Mr. Johnson would never know the wonders of being a woman.
First of all, I'm gonna let you know I acted out all of that with you. I did a whole performance. Going back to earlier when it's the phenomena of men thinking that it's pleasurable to use something like a tampon.
Uh-huh.
But that's not the only bit of concerning literature in here.
I liked the part when her boobs breasted boobily.
They breasted boobily and they were filled with milk?
Well, what a great place to stop. Thank you so much, Dipped in Poison, for joining me in today's video.
It has
I
been
hope
an
you had
uncomfortable.
fun.
It's been an uncomfortable pleasure.
Much like enough words.
Dot.
Till next time. But thanks for coming in today. This was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was so much fun.
I think you've got a YouTube started presently. You've got videos coming, but I know you mostly spend your time on Twitch. So if people want to check you out, where can they find you?
At twitch.tv/dipped in poison.
Thank you everybody for joining us today's video. Thank you so much to Dipped in Poison for joining us. I'm gonna go put my head in the freezer because my brain is melting. All right, bye. I missed. All right, get out of here.